Hi friends, how are you today? I am here listening to some videos on overnight success. Is it true? Is it real? Does it happen? Let's talk about it. Hi guys, so today I wanted to talk about success, and I really wanted to talk about if success happens overnight, and I want to give you the quick answer to that, and that is no. Now, I want you to understand that no matter what you're doing, if you have a financial goal or a financial dream, you will have to work hard to get there. So I've worked hard my entire life. I have my patient care technician, I have my CNA, so you name it. I have a lot of things under my belt, and I've worked very, very hard to get there. All of which I do not use today, which is sad because I just can't. So I thought that, putting all of my time and energy into this, would help me get to the goals that I have in life. And unfortunately, I was in a car accident, which I was not expecting, and it just happened. And so over the years, I just didn't work. My husband did. But lately, I had this passion to go thrifting. I had this passion to restore furniture, and I started making really, really good money, all of which nobody could take from me, and I was very successful at it, and I still am successful at it. Now, I also have another opportunity that came to me, and the older I get, I guess I just say, hey, let's just take a chance. You never know what can happen. And so, probably like you, somebody came to me and said, hey, can you check out this video? And, I was like, no way. Well, this time I was like, you know what, let's just see what it's about. To my surprise, I was like, I have to have this right now. And I signed up, and I can tell you that I used to think everything was a scam. And when I got my first check, my second check, I'm like, wow, this is incredible. Like, you just can't believe it until it actually happens to you. And that's when I've always heard of Tony Robbins and Les Brown, Gary Vee. All of these people worked really, really hard to get to where they are now. And so, does success come overnight? No, it doesn't. Even actors, think about this. Like, think about those actors that make it when they're like 50 years old. They didn't just overnight, they were a found success. No, they worked really hard to get to where they are now. So, no matter what you have, a 9 to 5 job or whatever you have, you will have to work hard at it. Now, my thinking for this video was, you have a 9 to 5 job, and that 9 to 5 job, what if something were to happen to you, like a car accident or something, God forbid, you couldn't go back to work? Or what if your job fired you? Now, do you have a plan B for yourself? So when I say a plan B, I mean something that's yours, something that nobody can take away from you. Okay, so think about that, because you will have to put your energy into your 9 to 5, which I recommend keep your job. And then when you have something else on the side, you will need to put some time into that. Everything is work. So you can't say, well, I'm going to do something on the side and hope that, something happens. Like, you just magically get rich. That's not going to happen. No matter what you do, it takes work. I have seen people want something their whole life and never get it. And, you say, why don't these people get what they want out of life? And it's because you're too comfortable. You're comfortable where you're at. You're comfortable with your 9 to 5. You're comfortable that you have a retirement. But there is so much more. Now, I'm not kicking all retirements, because my parents are retired and they make really, really, good money. They had a plan. My dad set out the plan, and it was a success for them. Okay, that's like a rare case that something like that happens, and it's a beautiful thing. There are others who are retired and they're still pushing, carts at Walmart, and you're like, I wish I could like help this little old man. Like, why does he have to do that? He spent his whole life working. We should have better Social Security. We should have better, things for older people. But the reality is, it's just not there. So while I'm young, I'm like, what can I do to be successful? And I've been watching Gary Vee. I've been watching Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins really just inspires you, but Gary Vee has some really, really good knowledge and some good nuggets that are going to catapult you. You know, he just tells you, like, you need to use social media, and that's smart because you do. People don't want to get out of their comfort zones for the things that they want in life, and you really need to get out of your comfort zone. That's the only way that you are going to have success, unless you are that one person who wins that scratch ticket, or you are that one person who just picked the right numbers out of the lottery. So I want you to think about today about where you're working hard at. So are you on Netflix binging? Are you posting on Facebook all day about who knows what, issues that, like you're just posting, or are you just posting, all day long? You don't want to post all day long and not do anything with your time. Think about what are you doing now that is going to benefit your future or benefit your financial goals. Like when I go through Facebook, I do post on Facebook, but when I go through, I see a lot of people like, this is my dream house, I really want this, and I have a job, I work 9 to 5 and I put in a lot of hours and I'm gonna make manager. But my question is where is your security at? What if you get fired? What if something happens that you can't go to work? You need a plan B. You need something that's yours that nobody can take. And people don't think about that because they think like, oh, I don't have enough time. I literally work 12 hours today. If you could put in 1 to 2 hours a day or even a week extra to ensure that your future is set, would you do it? Ask yourself that. I mean, I definitely would. I took that chance to do that for my family. Now, there's companies that offer, money back guarantee or whatever. I never look at that. You know why? Because success doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't take a month. It doesn't take a year. It doesn't take 2 years. Sometimes it can be 6 months for some people. Sometimes it could be a year. Sometimes it could be 5 years. But if you stop trying to be successful, it's never going to happen. So for me, I have a bigger vision for my family. I have a bigger vision for the people that I want to bless in life. And so for me, that's what carries me. So ask yourself also what carries you, because success does not happen overnight. Say it with me. Success does not happen overnight. You're going to have to work hard for the things that you want. And you need to make sure that you have a plan B in case of an emergency. It's just like, don't you have an emergency fund in case something happens? You have that money set aside, like in case you need to pay your water bill, you have a plan B. So what's the difference in having a plan B for your financial future? Think about that. So I hope this video, I didn't want to drag on and make this video really long. I just wanted to give you some nuggets to think about. And I want you to just really think about what your vision is for your future and think about where you are right now. Are you benefiting yourself? Think about that. So God bless you. Take care. And I hope this was a good video for you to start thinking about some things. So I'll see you in video number 4 of Change Your Mindset. Bye guys.